Hi, I'm Andrea Cheong. Welcome to my channel. I teach people how to shop better for their mental health and the planet. Often it looks like not shopping, but today I'm going to show you some pieces that I have new in and how I take care of them. I think one of the biggest misconceptions about sustainable fashion is that you can never buy anything new. I went shopping and I actually don't feel bad about it because I did it the mindful way. I checked all of the fabric composition. I did a wardrobe audit beforehand. I have a video on this if you want to know how to do it yourself. I also factored into everything I bought the potential cost and time and dedication it would take to alter it to fit me. I'm 5'1" and it is so hard to find things that fit my frame. I'm gonna do a try on for you and I'm also gonna do an alterations. So let's get started. This is the first piece and it is a 100% linen shirt from Jigsaw. So on TikTok I have been in pursuit of the perfect linen shirt because I feel like every summer we're looking for it. This is probably overall the best one I've seen on the high street. The drape is amazing. So drape is how it falls on your body and the ability for it to kind of like move. The hand feel is great. So hand feel refers to when you're touching a fabric. Is it soft? Is it smooth? Is it coarse? You need to look for natural composition, whether the garment was well made, whether the hand feel is nice, and that all contributes to whether it's worth the price. I really love this. It's a classic cut. If you can see the button placements, it follows classic tailoring of a shirt. No alterations needed here. So before I put these pants on, I'm going to show you what they look like inside out. You want them to be beautiful on the inside as they are on the outside. With these trousers, they're very simply made. The fabric is linen. It's very thick. It's Irish linen. And I liked it because they were very thoughtful about making the lining of the pockets a nude colour. This is what it looks like up close. You've got your pockets. You have a gross grain ribbon that covers the zip. You have an elasticated waistband. It is bias bound by a ribbon. I really like how easy these trousers are. They're super comfy because of the elastic on the back. I also like that they're low-waisted. This part of the trouser is what makes it flattering. The only thing about the trousers is that the front rise has a drop that isn't aligned with my crotch because obviously I'm shorter. This doesn't bother me too much because it's not super low down the thigh. I have another piece from Jigsaw which is super cute. I'm really excited about this one. So this is the cotton skirt I was talking about. It's in this really nice chocolate brown. The cotton poplin used on this is gorgeous. It has such a silky hand feel. It's really thick and honestly this is like such a great find. Plus I got it on sale because they're doing a 30% off their summer edit. It has an elasticated waistband as well and some shirring details. Now these details don't really make for premium garments. Typically I would say for more formal occasions this is just not the vibe. However, I'm in the UK and it's such a casual culture. This is to say I think it's a super versatile skirt. I'm also wearing a t-shirt that is new. This is not like a regular t-shirt, this is like very soft. And the weight of it is incredible. So the weight of the cotton will determine how sheer it is. It literally feels like some sort of velvet, but it's 100% cotton and it's organic cotton. This is from a brand called Beaumont Organic and they are based in Portugal. So ethical production, small production, it's an independent brand and the price point is pretty much on par with like premium high street. So I think that's amazing. Whenever I wear t-shirts, I tend to tie them up at the back. This is where it sits. It's got a cap sleeve and it has quite a high rounded neck. So we have met our first item that needs altering. This is a green cotton and linen blend skirt from Suzan and it is really beautiful. I do feel like with Suzan I'm in between sizes. It's pretty easy to alter the waistband of things, especially ones like this. So I'm just going to put darts in. So it has these beautiful panels with triangles cut in the sides and this really allows for really great movement and it also adds a lot of volume. Usually I am pretty irked when buttons are not real buttons and pockets are not real pockets. Because this has a really beautiful zipper with a hook and eye closure, I'm not really like pressed by the fact that these are decorative. I think it works with the rest of the piece and it's covered in the same green linen. So I'm going to put this to one side so that I can put darts in it, and I'm going to show you some of the other pieces. I had to run and get a belt to go with this because I want you to see the vision. I know it's giving like safari, but I really like it just as a base skirt that you can dress up with different belts. I really like it with the silver and the black because I think it toughens it up a little bit. So this is also a skirt from Suzan. This one has pockets, workable buttons as well. It also has really, really nice details like the pleat in the skirt, the concealed pockets, and there's also a substantial amount of volume in there too. This material is super thick, like super thick. There's some weight to it, but I quite like that about it. Plus, the heavier the fabric, especially for skirts, it can actually be really flattering because it's heavy. It kind of like smoothens everything. I don't need to alter anything. I was in Reformation doing a review for this magazine. I was trying on a bunch of dresses. One caught my eye. It's a very simple black linen dress. The panels that are cut into it make it so flattering. In like the changing room, and I'll like look on Vinted or look on Vestia and see if I could find the same thing secondhand. And to me, it's like a sign that the brand has decent enough quality. There's not like an abundance of popular style from that brand. I saw like maybe 3 for sale. In my head I'm like, okay, that means a decent investment. Anyway, this is a size 0, but I think it's a piece that I might be looking into altering just to make it a little bit more fitted. Also, a note on the length is that it's very cute, it's super modest, but I quite like slutty hemlines. I think I'm gonna take it up. On this dress, we're gonna be altering it to make it ever so slightly smaller and a little bit shorter, probably up here. To do that, we're going to be using similar method to darts, really, just taking in the seams. We are also going to be doing the blind hem stitch. I'm actually very excited. Let's get started. Okay, so this is my bad. Before anyone thinks that they really like this skirt and they need to size down, I actually got a 38, not a 36, but we're still going to put darts in it. And I'm going to use my machine. However, if you don't have a machine and you would like to take in a waistband or take in excess fabric, then I have a tutorial on how to do that by hand. It's super quick, super easy. I'm really happy with the way that this fits, and I think the great thing about being able to take in your own waistband is that as you fluctuate, you can take it out and you can put it back. I really love the freedom that it gives you for your wardrobe to kind of develop as you do as well. Now let me show you the black Reformation dress. So a couple things I wanted to do to this. I wanted to bring it up ever so slightly. So stitch this one by hand later. I'm not going to rip open the seams, I'm literally just going to sew it down the sides. The fabric is also thick enough that you're not going to see like bulk. Also, when you're always twisting and stuff, you might end up pulling more fabric than you need, so always make sure that like you're readjusting at the front and that you can still move your arms. I also think the more time that we spend giving our clothes love, so altering, repair, is also time that we like create emotional value to them and we appreciate them more, because it's so easy to forget that someone actually made this. Like, all clothes are handmade, people forget that. Reinvesting your clothes like this is a really nice way, at least to me, to reconnect to that. Let's get sewing. In case you wanted a recap, we took in some of the seams here without unpicking anything. Obviously, if you were taking it to a professional, in both cases, they probably would be unpicking and then re-sewing it, but I don't think it's super necessary. Originally, it was actually just a running stitch across the hem, which was quite like low-key. You can really see it, but I still wanted to do a blind hem stitch because I think it's neater. And I really like this dress. I feel like it's really smart even though it's linen. And it has a nice structure to it even though it's not lined. So I'm very pleased with these purchases, and I'm going to be trying on more of my wardrobe and doing mendings with you. So definitely stay around in case you see something that's similar to yours and you don't know how to alter it. I'm Andrea, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.